Hey, it's your friend Choice CJ here, and I am back with another episode of the Tales of Symphonia Let's Play. Can't keep track of what episode we're on, but it doesn't matter. We're plowing on through this game, having a blast. Hope you guys who are watching are also enjoying. Make sure you go check out the last episode in case you missed it, so that way you can get up to date on where we left off. And interestingly, the graphics actually look different. I didn't do anything, but I did see that the game was updated on Steam today. They said that they helped kind of refine some of the graphics, so that's pretty nice. I'm not going to complain. The cell shading looks even crisper than before. So yeah, that is pretty nice. That's just in time for me to be like halfway through this Let's Play. Well, it's a little bit less than half, probably. I think I've said this before. I'm expecting it to be about 50 episodes. Can we go into this room? It looks like we almost went head first through that door, so I don't know if all the graphics are really fixed, but you know, it's just interesting to observe. Sorry, boy, I got my dirty shoes. What are you gonna do about it? But yeah, so we'll have to keep an eye and see if things work or not. Yeah, you can see his head kind of gets stuck in the door there, but it doesn't matter. We can suspend our disbelief for some moments. I think this is the prison? Yeah. So anyway, if you did miss the last episode, just to get you up to speed, we actually had a pretty big episode. Not as big as the one before. The one before is where we found out that the Church of Martel and the Designs are actually the same organization, run by the same person, Lord Yggdrasil, and that one of his subservients is Kratos, who of course was our friend and a member of our party, but he basically betrayed us and left us to die, except that the group called the Renegades came and helped us. And that was pretty convenient because, yeah, then we didn't have to die. And then from there we got on a couple of things called Riards that are basically like jet skis but in the air, and they also have the ability to fly through time and space, and you can go to other worlds. So we found our way to this world called Tethiala, and we are here visiting the king in the town called... what is this place called? Meltokyo, the Imperial City. Great. So we need to talk to him. What is he going to say? Hey, you! Who gave you permission to come here? We brought the sacred wood, but then we were asked to aid with preparations for the prayers. It was an order from the Pope. The Pope? Just a moment, I'll ask. Sorry about this! But basically we need to talk to the king because we have to give him a letter written by Sheena explaining what the heck happened to Colette. And the king is allied with Sheena, so we're hoping that he can provide some help. But he was sick, and he wasn't taking visitors, so we've had to manipulate our way into this room, and now we're here. Here's the king. And he's accompanied by the Pope and by this guy Zelos. What's going on? Huh? It's you people. Ah, you're the one we met in... Chosen. Do you know them? Chosen? Well, I don't know if I'd say I know them. What are you people doing here? So you're Tethiala's Chosen of Mana. What? This guy's the Chosen? What do you mean, Tethiala's? Are you from Silverant? Yes, we are. These are people from the declining world? Princess, have no fear. What's your name? Lloyd. Lloyd, for what purpose have you come here? We've come to deliver this letter. It's from Sheena of Mizuho to the king. Sheena? What's your relationship with Sheena? Sheena? Your Majesty, please forgive us for causing a disturbance in your presence. Lloyd, give me the letter. Here it is. People of Silverant, wait in the other room for a while. Pastor, show them to the Crimson Chamber. Yes, Your Eminence. Crimson Chamber, I wonder what this is. They're making us wait a long time. They may be preparing to kill us. To them, Colette is an obstacle. If things turn out like that, what will become of Persea? We'll have to find some way to let her escape. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Presea. Sorry to keep you waiting, travelers from Silverant. So, you read the letter. You want to use Tethyalan technology to save the Chosen from your side, right? Colette has lost her soul. She'll lose her life as a human if she stays this way. But as long as the Chosen lives, our world teeters on the brink of destruction. It's just like Rain said. Wait, please, listen to what we... I don't want to hear it. Get them! Luckily, Colette's a monster, and took those two guys out. Damn, they can't even scratch her. See, I told you. They have X-spheres. Of course they're powerful. You're not as dumb as you look. Impudent little brat. What would you say to making a deal? A deal? Colette lost her soul because she was being reborn as an angel in order to save Silverant. But as long as she does not become an angel, Silverant will not be saved. I see, so if we save the Chosen, Tethyala will be saved as well. That means you'll be abandoning Silverant. I don't care. Lloyd is in shock. Professor, what are you saying? Our priority right now is to save Colette, is it not? But abandoning Silverant? Yeah, of course it's fine. This whole system's broken anyway, we don't really care what happens. Is it okay to decide something like that so easily? Right now, the most important thing is to save Colette. That's why we came all the way to Tethyala, right? Is there internal discord? No. We'll do as the professor suggested and make a deal. Please, tell us how to save Colette. Say, Pope, if these guys don't go back to Silverant, then it doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. They can't complete the regeneration ritual. So I'll go along with them and keep tabs on them. That should be fine. If you insist, Chosen One. Then you'll save Colette, right? Well, we'll do what we can, anyway. I swear on my name as Zelos, the Chosen. I'll give you permission to travel Tethyala, but only under the Chosen's observation. I guess we don't have much of a choice. Okay, that's fine. Then it's settled. I'm going to get ready, so can we meet up later? Where do you want to meet? How about the Martel Cathedral? Alright. Then, Chosen One, please report this to His Majesty. You got it. See you later, my gorgeous lady, cute Chosen, and tiny Rosebud. Oh, and you servant boys. He's a character. I think I said in the last episode, we definitely have not seen the last of him. And I think that just became clear to anybody and everybody who's watching. So, as we work our way out of the castle here, I do want to ask you guys my question of the day. And that is, what is the last... was the last CD or last radio station that you listened to? Or, you know, what are the last songs that's played on your iPod or iPhone? You know, what sort of music have you been in the mood for lately? I'll tell you guys a little bit about what I've been listening to. Hang on, I want to figure out if I need to go anywhere else. I don't think I went to the right before. But, so I have a couple of radio stations that I really like to listen to on, like, Pandora. And, you know, I guess there's normal, like, FM radio. It's not time for the dinner party yet. Well, that's fine. I don't want to go to your stupid dinner party. I have, like, a kind of funky, like, emo, post-hardcore, but electric and EDM station. Which is kind of funny. It was started by the brand new. And I started it in 2011. And... Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? I'm tired of this game, too. It's funny, I don't think Romeo and Juliet exists in this world, but I digress. But yeah, it started out just as like an emo station, and then it eventually started adding like some dubstep and things like that, so it's got like Skrillex and Flux Pavilion, and like Gemini. Then it started adding, what's her name? I can't remember. a bunch of other like electronic artists, and it's just really funny how it's evolved. It's like taken a couple of odd turns. Like it at one point started having like Frank Sinatra and things like that, but I had to turn that off real quick. Not that I don't like Frank Sinatra. It's definitely you know, something I like listening to, just not when I'm listening to like my emo station. You know, like I'll listen to Frank Sinatra when I'm ready. All right, let's talk to Zelos.
Yo, Lloyd, you're finally here.
Zelos, right?
Yep, I'm the great Zelos Wilder, but you can just call me Zelos. We're gonna be traveling together for a while, so let's be friends, okay?
He sounds like he doesn't take anything seriously.
Let's see, putting aside the two guys, this gorgeous beauty is Rain, right? And then this cool cutie here would be Colette. And then who's this little one?
Persea, she helped us sneak into the castle.
The little one isn't from Silverant?
Ozette.
Ozette? That village out in the out in the forest? Ah, that's so sad. You're being used by these uncivilized barbarians.
Who are you calling uncivilized barbarians?
Hey, don't get mad. Especially after all the trouble I went through to contact the Imperial Research Academy for you.
Not bad, Zelos.
I know. Using the Research Academy requires permission from the king. But when the great Zelos speaks, His Majesty listens.
Since you're going to be keeping tabs on us, I'd certainly expect that much.
You're an obnoxious brat, you know that?
Going to the Imperial Research Academy is fine. But can we have you free Persea? Surely you don't need to keep tabs on her as well.
No. The Imperial Research Academy and Ozette are both on the continent across the sea, so we can just drop her off when we go.
I agree. That's a great idea.
Is that okay with you, Persea?
Yes.
Okay then. Where should we go?
To Cyback. It's on the other side of the Grand Teteala Bridge. It's northeast of here.
The Imperial Research Academy. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Let's go, everybody.
Zelos joined the party. Okay. So, we have 2 new members, and I'm kind of eager to try and use them. Let's see if we can get Zelos in here. And just to mix it up, let's take out Genus and put on Persea. Let's see if I can equip them with anything. Iron Guard looks good. Blue Ribbon looks good. Gloves, great. What do we want to do here? Warrior Symbol, awesome. She's got a lot of attack, in case you guys couldn't tell. She travels around with a big giant axe, which makes sense, I suppose, if you consider that she's sort of the master of the, what do you call it, sacred wood and stuff like that. Let's give him these items here. Wooden shield, give him the Omega shield. Let's give you some stuff here, just because. Yeah, sure. Great. So yeah, we're going to make our way out of the city here. Should probably try and save down at the inn before I head on out. But yeah, as I was saying, so I have that Pandora station. I listen to that one a lot. I also have a rap station that I like to listen to on Pandora that was just seeded with Kanye West. It plays a lot of Kanye, it plays Drake, it plays Outkast. But it also plays some classics like from Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really well versed in rap, but you know, if I just feel like being in a goofy mood, I'll listen to that station. All right, I think we're good. I think we can just head on north. Let's explore for a minute, just because we're in a totally new area, and I want to find that obelisk that'll help me travel around a little more quickly. And, you know, and it's never bad just to grind for a few minutes and beat a few enemies. And we still have the question of the day to keep on talking about to help occupy our time. And this also gives us a chance to break in the new team members here, being Zelos and Persea. So those are like my normal go-tos, but I also started a station on Pandora that I'm really enjoying. It's a video game music station, and it plays a lot of stuff from Assassin's Creed, plays a lot of stuff from Halo, plays from Deus Ex, from Super Mario Galaxy, a bunch of really cool games. And, you know, I know that sounds kind of dorky to, like, be listening to video game music, but some of the songs are really good. And, you know, there's, like, a lot of the songs from Mass Effect, from that series, and they're, like, they're very good background music. And especially because a lot of them are kind of dramatic and have a lot of, I don't know exactly how to say it, like, they have momentum? I don't know if that makes sense or not. But, you know, it's sort of like, it's like intense, like the songs have intensity, I guess, is more like it. Oh, it's a cliff. I was like, what's going on? Persea's job. Do the skit. Persea, what kind of work do you do? I'm a lumberjack. A lumberjack? What a cute job. That's not very ladylike. Ladylike? Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to say, like, who cares? This is 2016, baby. Gender roles are a thing of the past. If only that were true, society continues to pass judgment on stay-at-home dads and things like that, but less so than usual. But that's not really important. That's not the point of this this episode. Talk about problems with society. Yeah, so Video Game Station, and so I've also tried to carry that over to my Google Play account. I get Google Play for free because I'm a YouTube Red subscriber. So I pay, what is it, $8 a month, $10 a month to get ad-free videos. Not because, like, I don't know what ad block is, but because, you know, I want to support the content creators, you know? As annoying as the ads are, like, I want to still support the content creators. So the compromise is I pay kind of a lot of money on a yearly basis to get YouTube with no ads. It does give you, like, special content as well, like there's some video series that are exclusive to YouTube Red, but I've never watched any of those. I don't think I'm missing out all that much, but I could be wrong. Like, it's not like they're going the Netflix route. I think they have a couple of original series, but nothing quite so critically acclaimed. Like, they have some special videos with PewDiePie and stuff like that, but that doesn't really appeal to me all that much. You know, PewDiePie is pretty funny, I guess, but he's just not someone who I always go out of my way to watch. It's just like if it's suggested, or he's talking about something that's relevant to me, I'll watch him. I see. So, Sheena's left and gone back to Mizuho. Man, and I was so looking forward to gazing upon that voluptuous body again. Celos is weird. That reminds me, you and Sheena know each other, right? Know each other? Now, Lloyd, that's a great misunderstanding. Then what's the deal? We're lovers. She's my honey. What? Really? My future honey? Bah, so you were just joking. No, it's no joke. Half the world's girls are destined to become my servants of love. The probability of that is infinitely close to 0. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. That was so good. Okay, let's do one of these skits as well. No, I'm curious about what's wrong with the professor. I don't understand. I'm cooking exactly according to the recipe that Genus gave me, but it's not going well. Oh, it's your wacky cooking. What do you mean by wacky? But if you're following Genus's recipe, it should turn out a little better. I guess I shouldn't have tried to put my own spin on it. Spin? Well, for instance, cakes. Cake is sweet no matter who bakes it, right? So wouldn't a spicy cake be a breakthrough? I think I know why your cooking is dangerous. I don't know if that really contributed any, but it provided a subtle comedic moment.
You want to tussle? Huh?
But yeah, so get Google Play for free, and I also have a video game music PlayStation, PlayStation, but like a radio station on Google Play that uses the soundtrack from Deus Ex: Human Revolution as the seed. So it plays that, it plays some of the songs from Bastion, it plays like some of the Halo songs. It's very good. I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's just cool, and like the stuff from Mass Effect and Deus Ex is good because it's cool. Long range mode, perfect. And I want to go check out this little thing right here just to see what it says. Okay, here we go. But yeah, because they're like cyberpunky games, especially Deus Ex, so they just have some really cool sort of electronic songs with some really good beats, and I don't know, I just really like it. The arrangements are really good. So, might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. You are all wearing some interesting clothes. It's because we're not from around here, buddy. Hope that's something you're not going to hold against us, because it already seems that the Pope and the King are doing so. They are judging us hardcore. Okay, so House of Guidance. Good to know. Let's get the heck out of here. We've rambled long enough and explored long enough. Now let's just go to the bridge, and that will help us get to our next location. So here's the bridge over here. Luckily we didn't have to go all that far. As you can see, we went in a huge circle to get to this point, but I wanted to find that obelisk. I always like to do that. And this is the bridge. I can't remember what they called it. Sky Bridge? Whoa, that's a huge bridge! Listen and be amazed, bumpkins. This is the greatest drawbridge in the world. It connects the continents of Altamira and Fuji. Its control system incorporates 3,000 X-spheres. Everyone just sits in stunned, awkward silence because they know that that's literally 3,000 human lives. 3,000, yeah, exactly, 3,000 human lives. What? What's wrong? What's with those faces? I suppose we better tell you. That's a pretty sobering story. Is that really true? Do you think we'd make up something like that? Oh, well, even so, it's not like the dead are gonna come back to life at this point. It's always best to look on the bright side of things. I can't tell if he's just a positive thinker or just doesn't care about anything. Since we're on the subject, you and Presea both have X-spheres too. Does everyone have X-spheres in this world? It didn't sound like it from the way Sheena talked about them. Nope. I got this from these guys who called themselves the Renegades. They distributed quite a few of them to Sheena and the Papal Knights and such. And Presea? Beats me. Well, little one? She's so talkative. He's so snarky. Like, if he wasn't such a tool, like, he would actually be kind of funny. Welcome, Chosen One and travelers from Silverant. Here it comes. The mana is growing thin. Please be careful. You call this thin? Then Silverant must be a dried up husk. I don't know why we had to have that conversation. There's no point to that conversation. But yeah, I mean, at least right now, all we have to do is run across the bridge. Also, is it just me, or is the running a little slower? Might just be me. I love the ocean! It's so grand! This must be fate! It is so great that we meet on this date! Let's play! I think they do like some sort of jump rope game. I'm not that interested in playing that right now. I'm gonna keep moving on. Nicknames. Well then, I'd like to take this opportunity to decide everyone's nicknames. What are you talking about all of a sudden? You can call me Mr. Zelos. Presea will be Little One. Colette is Miss Angel. Lloyd is Hey You, and Genus is Brat. Gee, you must have spent a long time thinking of that one. Don't mention it. And then Rain will be Gorgeous Ultra Cool Beauty. I don't want to be called something like that. Then Her Highness. Zelos, can't you come up with something a little more normal? The Professor is the Professor. Who else should we be? Professor, that does have a nice ring to it. The Bewitching Female Teacher. Hehehe. Oh, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Okay then, Professor Rain it is. Whatever. This is gonna be a trope for a significant portion of the next the next part of the game. It's just Zelos's pervertedness. But, it's entertaining for the most part. It's like typical anime stuff, I guess. Perviness, but I still like it. Ozette. What about it? I have a feeling I've heard that name before. You sure you weren't thinking of Colette? Ozette and Colette sound kind of the same, Ow, you don't have to hit me! See, sometimes the text goes so quickly and I can't read it fast enough, and then other times it takes like 5 seconds in between the time that I finish and the time for it to go to the next screen. And there's no way to, like, do it at your own pace. Like, it does it automatically. I don't know if that's something you guys were wondering. Alright, more skits. Those happiness charms that Presea makes are incredibly popular in Meltokyo now. Wow, that's great! That's our Presea! Wow, really? What kind of charm? A bear. What? It's a carved wooden bear. It has a salmon in its mouth. A bear? A salmon? If you place it in the entrance to your house, it'll make you rich. Yes. This is so weird. I wish there was a way that they could do the skits while you're traveling. Like, if you're just running like this. Like, do you really have to stop running in order to do a skit? Like, there's nothing else really to pay attention to. So, just a minor complaint. And I do kind of wish that they could incorporate some of this stuff more organically, rather than make you stop what you're doing and listen to this long skit if you want to get these little pieces of character development. But what are you going to do? Say, Presea, do you make anything else besides wooden bears with salmons in their mouths? Brooches. Oh hey, I can make those too. We're two of a kind. I can make them too. Sharp-nosed spotted jerboa. What? Sharp-nosed spotted jerboa brooches. It's a type of mouse that lives only in the area around Ozette. The sharp-nosed spotted jerboa mouse brooches that Presea makes are super popular among noble women. Maybe we're not two of a kind after all. Yeah, Lloyd, you just got shut down. And that's the bridge. Tethyala Bridge is all it's called. It's not Sky Bridge or anything like that. Ah, more skits. This is exhausting. Looking at those two like this, don't they look kind of similar? You think so? They hardly ever smile, The girl's just not the same without a pretty smile. Colette can't smile, even if she wanted to. So don't say things like that! I'm sorry, sheesh. Touchy, touchy. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if I blame Lloyd. So that little spot over there is definitely where we're supposed to go next, but let's just peek down here for 30 seconds and see what's going on. There's another little skit thing. There's an enemy, and we can't go any further than that. Okay, so let's turn around and see if we can dodge these. Nope, alright. Literally was just saying how I couldn't dodge them. But, oh well. I see that Tethyala has the same sort of tiny monster problem that Silverant has. But it's all good. So, it's pretty funny that we just lost Kratos as a member of our party. Zelos actually has sort of the same moveset. He has the same sort of sword and shield. He can cast some basic spells. He can cast first aid and things like that. So, lose one party member, gain another with the same skill set. So that's pretty convenient. And we can even use some of the same items, which is extremely convenient. Alright, let's go to Cyback. The University Town, Cyback. Great. I hate this city. Hurry to Ozette. I'm sorry, Presea. Wait just a minute, little one. We'll be done in a jiffy, right, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm sorry. Is she gonna wait at the front, or is she gonna come with us? No, it looks like she's coming with us. So, that's nice. I'm engaged in research to increase the potency of X-spheres. Now with the advancement of X-sphere research on non-human subjects, I don't think it's necessary to spend much time on researching key crests. This is the University Town of Cyback. X-sphere machinery usage, the study of mana and magic technology, magic spell research, historical research. The research that takes place here has provided countless benefits to Tetheala. Alright, this looks like the inn. Let's just hop in here for a quick save. I don't know if I'm going to talk to every single person that's in here. Talking about the Elemental Research Lab and things like that. I do want to find a couple of these shops and see if we can get any items or any customization for our team. Welcome. I do want some more life bottles, but I don't have enough money to buy 10 of them. So let's see what else there is here. We'll have our customization services here as well. Can we make any of these things? We can make a pointed hat. It's not particularly useful. We don't have a mithril to make that. We do have a ruby wand, but none of the other components, and we don't have a hydra dagger. So, yep, not a whole lot we can do here. It's too bad. Is any of this stuff? Somewhere around here is the, what do you call it? Wonder Chef. Oh, there's also some items here that I can't really afford. Let's pop in here. This is not the Research Academy, but I want to see what it is. What does this person say? Welcome to the Academic Resources Building. Cool. There's a weird-looking person here with like a mustache and long hair. I'm looking for a book titled The Effect of Strange Criminals. Maybe we can find that book. Let's see. What is... Oh, here we go. This is the Wonder Chef. That's definitely a interesting little thing. I'm the mysterious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. Alright, fried rice. Ooh, I love fried rice. I'll take that. It requires some type of rice and egg. Yep, that sounds right. Farewell! Maybe I'll make some fried rice. It's kind of late as I'm playing this, but it's never a bad time for fried rice. But, I don't know. Sleep also sounds tempting, and more Tales of Symphonia also sounds really tempting. Alright, I'm done talking to you guys. Let's go on to the Research Academy and see what we have to say here. Since I came to this academy, I've realized just how little I know about the world. My self-confidence was forcibly curbed. Well, sorry, lady. That's too bad for you. Who's this? Anyway, you can waste as much time as we want, but let's just go on into the Research Academy now. Yo! There should be word from Meltokyo. Ah, Chosen One, we've been waiting for you. Please come this way. Upon receiving the report of Colette's symptoms, we focused our attention on research data regarding the Chosen's Crucius Crystal. Well now, so my crystal was useful. When Colette returns to normal, I'll need to make sure she thanks me generously. Crucius crystals are thought to be evolved forms of X-spheres. Both X-spheres and Crucius crystals are lifeless beings. What did you say? Lifeless? What? Lifeless beings, how should I put it? Basically, X-spheres are alive, though not in the same way we are. Yes, both of these crystals are like parasites, fusing with other life forms. Parasites. That's not a very pleasant thought. When this happens, the mana within the body loses balance and goes out of control without a key crest. So that's why X-spheres without key crests turn people into monsters. Exactly. In other words, since Crucius crystals possess the same qualities as X-spheres, we surmise that Colette is suffering from a parasitical infection by the Crucius crystal. I see. In which case, the ritual of releasing the seals may be promoting the fusion with the root Crucius crystal. Fascinating. Professor, don't talk like that after all the bad things that keep happening to Colette. Colette obtained the title Ill-Fated Girl. That's pretty appropriate. Then, if she had a key crest, she'd return to normal, right? Yes, she should be able to freely control the Crucius crystal if she had a key crest. A key crest, huh? I wonder if we can get one somewhere. Was there one here? That is a good question. We also know that it's kind of difficult to apply a key crest once it's been embedded in the body, so we don't quite have a solution yet, at least not one that's so straightforward. Are you a new student? What's your major? Study hard now, That's nice, that's good to know. Yeah, but there's other stuff that we can explore here before we take off. Because they haven't really provided us with any direction yet. I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. I didn't really have dinner. I had like some leftover chicken tenders that I had got yesterday. And then I haven't really had dinner much other than that. Just like 2 pieces of chicken tenders. But, ooh, that reminds me. I got Celeste mini pizzas from the grocery store yesterday. I'm definitely going to have one of those when I'm done with this. If you guys are a fan of Celeste mini pizzas, let me know down in the comment sections below. Those things are the bomb. I really like those. Okay, more fish. Can we not see any more fish now? Please don't go into the basement. Okay, it's locked. I was about to say, joke's on you, we're going to the basement anyway. But, alas, did not let us. So let's run all the way back. I think we just have to go outside, and if I remember, there's a cutscene when we get outside. So we'll see if that tells us a little bit about where we're supposed to go. I know there's still a little bit more exploring that we can do. What is in here? This looks like the cafeteria. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely want some stuff here. So let's get some rice. They don't have any rice. What else did I want? Like the cabbage roll? Cabbage roll seems useful. I don't know what's mandatory. I guess the pork is mandatory. And what's the other mandatory ingredient? Cabbage, I guess. Alright, so now we have enough for 10 cabbage rolls. And if I'm not mistaken, cabbage rolls will give us back TP. Yes, so that's actually kind of useful. So that's nice. That was worth it. What's this other person selling? Oh, they're doing the same thing. Okay, that's fine. There's a separate sound like for cake, I love that. That's such a funny expression. Okay, and then there's an upstairs here that I'm curious to explore. Those creatures that flourished long ago are surmised to have perished when they were unable to cope with rapid changes in the environment. In order to survive, living things must be able to adapt. Yep, that's called evolution, my friend. What's in here? Oh my goodness, more of these? Hopefully they're all filled with fish, too. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I just like to check all these things just in case there's like little hidden chests or anything like that. After we miss the chest in the Renegade base, I'm gonna make sure I don't miss any more chests. Let's see. Nope, nothing in here. They're all wearing weird masks. Okay, great. It ends at the end of the hallway there. There's not another door in another hallway that we have to go through. So now we can go back on outside, and I can stop wasting your time. You, the people who are watching this series. Alright, let's see. So, yeah, it really didn't provide any clarity on what to do next. But yeah, the objective is to get a Kiki crest, I suppose. There's no way that... I gotta go back. There's gotta be something that takes place here. There's gotta be something that explains what's going on. Because right now we have, like, zero idea where to go. Like, it didn't tell us where to find a key crest, who to talk to. Do they have one here? That would be great. No? So which room did we come from? Was it this one? I think that's where we started, but... Okay, well... I might end up wasting a little bit more of you guys' time if we just sort of wander around lost for a little bit. Wait, is there another path up there? Back where that guy is, or is he just walking in like an empty part of the hallway? No, there's nothing over there. Okay, so let's head on out of this town. Let's just check the synopsis to see if it says anything. The X-Spheres that Lloyd and the others wore had a key crest with a Crucis crystal that Colette wore did not. This is why her body had been taken over by a lifeless being. When Lloyd and the others learned this, they wondered where they could find a key crest for Colette. Okay. I'm also wondering where we could find a key crest for Colette. And I don't have a lot of information. Is there like somebody we're supposed to talk to? No. No. What about you, little kid? I'm researching non-pollutant energy. Good for you, man. Me too. Hopefully you're having better luck than we are. Because the thing is that everyone loves alternative energy except when they realize how much it costs. You know, it needs to be not only the same price as what's available, it needs to be a better price. Because there's a cost associated with making a change. If you're utilizing, you know, coal energy or whatever, it is, you know, there's some capital that's required to change your whole infrastructure. Plus, there's the cost of distribution. So, like, you know, right now, oil is sent in rail cars and things like that. But if you have a whole bunch of solar energy, how do you store and transport that? It's not a simple question. You know, and if you have these alternative fuels, like say you want to use butanol in your car, how do you transport butanol? You know, do you just make a big pipeline across the country? That's not free. So, nothing is ever quite as straightforward as people like to make it seem. Hey, this is the force of no return. As long as I'm here, I'm not letting you go into any dangerous places like this. Are you scared? No. I just want to protect my cute honeys. Hey, I said you can't go in there. Okay, well crap, then where are we supposed to go? I really don't know. And I don't think we're gonna find the, what do you call it? The obelisk until we get to the other side of the continent. Because it's usually like at the end of the continent when they give it to you, so that way you have to struggle your way through the first part of the exploration. But anyway, we'll figure it out. Like, I know where I'm supposed to go to get this item, but you need the game to provide the direction. You can't go there on your own. That's why I tried to go through the forest, but it literally won't let me. So that means I'm supposed to talk to somebody or do something in this area. Oh, cool. Lloyd leveled up, so we probably got a new ability. But yeah, so if the place where we're supposed to go is not in Cyback, is it in Meltokyo? Is my question. So let's do a little scene here. If this ends up not being productive, I'll make a little cut, just because I'm literally running across a bridge. So I may just do that, so I'm not wasting your guys' time. Okay, I just had an idea. I think this is what we have to do. Let's talk to this man. Yes, because he said that he's just like a random parts dealer. What's this place? All you're selling is junk. It's marvelous. This is just marvelous. Oh, this is ancient Magi technology carbon. And Genus is so embarrassed. That's so funny. There she goes again. Come on, please. Look for something that looks like a key crest. There it is. It's a key crest. What? You want this piece of junk? Yeah, how much? Let's see. 10,000 gold. Taking advantage of people in need. This is a business, after all. Okay, call the one responsible for this bazaar right now. I'll make sure he can't do business anymore. Who are you? You've got some guts to be ignorant of the great Zelos, the Chosen. Chosen? Please take this junk. I mean, I humbly offer this up for you, so please forgive me. Good. I like your attitude. I'll remember you. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Zelos. It was nothing. It was for my cute Colette. Okay, I'll borrow a lab at the academy and fix it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I ran all the way back to Meltokyo and saw that nothing was going on. Why is this person blocking the way? Sorry to bother you, but could I borrow a lab? He wants to make a key crest. Chosen one, Please make use of the room we were in earlier. Why is he so nervous? I don't quite get it. I think this is the room we were in earlier? No, it's the other one. This one. Perfect. I'll repair the key crest, so just wait at the entrance. Sure, sure. Alright, here we go. Do your thing, Lloyd. Okay, I think this'll do. Let's, keep our fingers crossed. I didn't think I'd be giving you your birthday present like this. I've attached a key crest to your necklace. It's late, but it's my present for you. Colette, can you hear me? How is it? It doesn't seem to work. How about asking Dirk for help? But Dirk's in Silverant, and the Riards are out of fuel. Maybe the people here at the Academy might know of a way. Hey, wait just a moment. Aren't you forgetting something? I'm here to keep tabs on you. I can't let you go back to Silverant. Well then, just come along with us, oh compassionate chosen one. What? Are you serious? You're kind to girls, right? Yeah, it's to save Colette. You'll keep quiet about it for us, right? Great, how am I supposed to snitch after hearing that? Okay then, all we need now is fuel. Uh-oh. Chosen, we heard what you said just now. We hereby declare you and your companions to be traitors attempting to destroy Tethyala. Humph. Well, that was perfect timing, Mr. Papal Knight. It's by the Pope's orders. We are to watch you for suspicions of plotting against the throne. Heh, now that's amusing. I'm the one who's plotting against the throne? Restrain them and take a sample. Don't touch the angel. If you approach her carelessly, she'll kill you. Ow! What are you doing? Criminals undergo biological tests before they are arrested. It's because of the caste system here. Some half-elves don't look any different from humans. It's necessary to detect them. Sir, we found a match. Genus, Professor! So you're half-elves. Half-elves? Is that true? That's right. Rain! There's no point in trying to hide it now. These pathetic half-elves have engaged in shameless caste deception. What did you say? The Professor and Genus are much better people than you. Who cares if they're half-elves? I don't know what it's like in your world, but over here, half-elves are at the bottom of the caste system. Half-elves guilty of crimes are all executed without exception. That's insane! Take them away. Genus, Professor! Change in plans. Half-elves can use magic, so we must keep them under heavy guard. We don't have any spare forces. Well, we'll return to the bridge and call for reinforcements. As for the Chosen and the others, just lock them in the basement or something. Well, this is pretty poor timing. Who's there? Don't speak to us, half-elf. Be quiet and continue your work. They are criminals. Hold them here until we return for them. Criminals? If you've had the good fortune of being born human, don't throw it away like that. We haven't done anything. Well, you did try to go back to Silverant. Shut up. Get away. Presea? You're Presea. Why are you here? You know Presea? She's... A half-elf in the Imperial Research Academy is acquainted with a human child. That's strange. Why? I told you, half-elves are treated like garbage in this world. The half-elves that work at the Imperial Research Academy never leave their labs either. ever. That's insane. Let's put that aside now, for now. How does a half-elf that can never leave here know Presea? This child is my team's research sample. Research? What kind of research? Research to manufacture Crucius crystals inside the human body. You can make Crucius crystals? Yes, theoretically they are no different than X-spheres. By allowing them to slowly feed on a human body... What? That's the same way the Desians made X-spheres. What? What are you talking about? I'm saying, how can you treat people that way? I could ask you the exact same thing. How can you humans treat half-elf lives the way you do? I treat them the same as everyone else. There's no difference between the lives of humans and half-elves. He isn't from Tetheala. Hey, it's Corinne. He's a strange one who was raised in Silverant with half-elves and a dwarf. Sheena, how did you know we... I'll explain later. Genus and Rain are being taken to Mel Tokyo. If we go after them now, we should be able to save them. Are you planning on running away? Are you going to try to stop us? He's going to save his half-elf best friend. What are you going to do, Miss Half-Elf? I won't let you trick me. There's no way a human would save a half-elf. But Kate, I did hear they arrested 2 half-elves up above. There's no time. If you're going to get in our way, we'll just have to fight you. Fine. I'll let you go if you promise that once you saved your half-elf friends, you will come back here. If what you've said is true, I'll release Presea from her experiment. You promise? I swear upon the name of the goddess Martel. Okay. Then come over here. There's a hidden passage. You can escape to the surface through this door. Thanks. Hurry, we need to head for the bridge. By whose order was Presea's experiment carried out? I can't say. The Pope, then. Zealous is pretty sharp. Like, he might be a prick and a womanizer and a misogynist, but, you know, he picks up on these things awfully quick. So, I think we're about an hour into the episode, so I'm just going to go on out to the overworld here, and I think that's where I'm going to call it an episode. And I might take a little break for a Celeste mini pizza while I am, you know, in between episodes here, but I do want to keep playing because it's been a great time. It's been a lot of fun. Colette! She really doesn't respond to anything. Hey, you aren't doing anything funny to her, are you? What? Of course not. Because it wouldn't surprise me at all if you did something like that. What do you mean by that? You tried peeking at me in the shower before. That was just natural curiosity towards the unknown. Oh, brother. This angel transformation definitely doesn't look like something I want to go through. That's an interesting little tidbit there. So yeah, we're going to end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure that if you like this series that you sub to the channel so you can keep up to date on all of the latest episodes, and you can keep up to speed on all of my other gaming and Pokemon content. So until the next time, I will see you guys later.